now we're going to talk about one of my most favorite things to talk about, and that is Instagram training. So your Instagram is where people go to see you. Your Instagram is your first impression to almost everyone you follow. So we want to make sure that it is perfect and you are doing everything you need to be as successful as possible in this business with you using Instagram. So me personally, I do my entire business. I worked completely off Instagram. A lot of people do Instagram and Facebook as well. So if you would like more information on Facebook trainings, just let me know and I will get you in contact with someone who works off Facebook as well. But it's pretty similar to Instagram. So there are four very important things to ensure that your business is going to be booming on Instagram, and you need to do these daily. I am going to emphasize that you need to do these daily. So the first one is posting. Posting on your story daily is not an option. You need to do it daily. Posting on your feed as well, you should have, 3 to 4 times a week you should be posting on your feed. The second is following. You need to be following people daily. Along with following, you need to be unfollowing too, because we want to have a good ratio. If you're following 3,000 people and only 500 are following you back, people probably aren't going to follow you. They're going to think you're spam. So the next thing is messaging. You need to be messaging every single day. I try to get between 100 and 150 in a day. I have 2 accounts that I work off of, but whenever I only had 1 account, it was the same. I was trying to get 100 a day. These don't always have to be the cold messages with the hey girl, I hope everything, or I love your profile, blah blah blah. It doesn't have to be that every single time. It can be a host to post message, which I will talk about in another video, and if you have any questions before you watch that video, just let me know. But messaging 100 a day, you have to do these. These are non-negotiable. You have to do these or your business will be dead. And the fourth is repeat. So post, follow, message, repeat, and your business will boom on Instagram. So I'm going to kind of go deeper into detail about all of these. So posting, I have some notes here to talk about posting. So like I said, you need to post on your story daily. Now, it doesn't just have to be, it work stories or about products or the business. You can put in normal stories in there too. Put your face. People love to see your face. People love to keep up with you, and that is so important. So we're kind of in this blogger, influencer realm with our businesses now, with the way that Instagram's algorithm is. So put your stories, put product stories, put distributor stories, put regular stories of just you on there every single day. So just putting one story about the business or one story about a product is not going to cut it. You have to put, different stories during the day. So I kind of break mine up. I always do a coffee story in the morning, and since I started doing that, I've been doing it at this moment. I've been doing it for about a month and a half now, and I can say that 80% of the people, of the customers that I've signed have been coffee customers because they see me making it every single morning. And if I'm doing it every single morning and all these other people are getting great results from it, they will too, and so they get the coffee. So posting on your story, normal posts, product posts, and distributor posts every single day. This takes no time at all, so it's super easy. So posting on your feed, that's another thing we talked about. You need to be doing this between 3 and 4 times a week. So you can set yourself a schedule. Maybe it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday or Sunday. You need to have a schedule. With Instagram, with the new algorithm, we have discovered that if you have a specific posting day and time, you'll be bumped up in the Instagram algorithm, which means more people will see your posts, and that's awesome. I want more people to see my posts with the algorithm. So make sure you're posting 3 to 4 times a week at minimum. So this is how you get DTs. This is where you talk about the business. You can also do normal posts. This is just like your stories. You don't want to just be a salesman all the time. You are a real person and you have a real life. Show that on your stories. Show that on your feed as well. Now, that's not to say every single post should not be a normal post. You should also have live posts too. But at the same time, live posts, which you're talking about, what this business has done for you or what it's going to do, live posts are about your life and people get to know you through that. So make sure you are doing that. Another important thing about posting is make sure you have pretty pictures. Make sure, you know, they're easy to look at, easy to see. If you have really blurry pictures, people aren't going to want to look at that. If you have, you know, very dark pictures, people aren't going to want to look at that. So I'm going to put up a picture of my feed on the screen now. It has a very fall, light and airy vibe to it, and I want you to have something, you know, obviously not like mine, but I want you to have something that fits you. And if you have to get presets, I very highly recommend you get presets, because, you know, it just makes your feed really blend together and match, and people like to see it, and people will continue to follow you. Because if you have, you know, we're in that Instagram influencer blogger realm, so we have to have pretty pictures to give to the people. You can get presets off of Etsy for super cheap. I got like 4 or 5 of them for like $3. So that's just something you can get, and it's super easy. So making stories is another important thing. So I have probably added you by this time to a album. If you have an iPhone, I've added you to a shared album where I have all the stories that I have. And these are this is nice for you because you don't have to worry about figuring out how to make it. But once you really start to get in this business, you need to start making your own stories and making them, you know, your own. Because all of my stories kind of flow together with the same color scheme and the, you know, always me making coffee and whatnot. So you need to start making your stories as well. So I make all of my stories on the app called Over. If you would like to learn more about that, just text me, and I have a video that shows you exactly how to do it. Whenever I first started and I started using the app Over, I had no idea what I was doing, but now I'm pretty good at it. So this video that has been made that I can show you, it makes it super easy on you. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is, you know, I keep talking about how we're kind of Instagram influencers or bloggers type of deal now with the Instagram algorithm. With that, you need to make sure you're not posting pictures of the products all the time. So I'm going to be putting up a picture right here of what we don't want our Instagram to look like. It has, you know, it works stuff. It has a bunch of green and black and a bunch of products, and people aren't going to want to follow you with that. People aren't going to want to continue to follow you with that. Like I said, people want to see what we have. People want to see our lives, and so we have to give it to them. And so we post pictures of us, if you have kids, post them of your kids, of your boyfriend, of your dogs, of your family, of you doing things, or you can even post a picture of you and your mug, or just very cute things. I'm going to put my Instagram up right here again to show you guys. I'll probably do like a screen recording and go through it where I don't have anything it works on there. And that's how you want it to be, because we don't want to shove it in their face every single post. But we can obviously talk about it. So those are pretty important things for Instagram training as far as, you know, the posting part goes. Now, another part of our business is following. So I've talked about this. Following is so easy. So I'm going to put a screen recording up that shows you how I follow. So for when you're first getting started, you can search and go to a boutique that, you know, quite a few people follow you. So all I did was go to the search tab on Instagram, and I started to search the word boutique, and I went to the first one that popped up. Now, as you can see, a lot of people who I follow it as well. So I'm just going to go to their first picture and go to their likes. And when you're first starting out, you can follow all the girls that like these pictures. Now, you can start doing that whenever you're first starting out. Another thing that I like to do also whenever I was first joining is I searched a college's location, and I went back to the pictures where I could see a graduate, and I went to their page. I looked for a girl, obviously a girl graduate. I went to her likes, and I liked every single girl that liked that picture. Now, as you are getting followers coming in, that's when you want to switch to following the people who follow the people who follow you, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put another screen recording up of me following people. So I'm gonna take you through this right here because I'm gonna try to find the best person to follow. So I'm on my followers list. I'm gonna try and find so this person is followed by 11, 12, 13 people who I follow as well. She looks a little bit young, so I'm gonna try and find another one. So this person, as you can see, we have over 36 mutual followers, and she's a graduate, as you can see by this picture. So I'm gonna go to her most recent picture, and I am going to follow every single girl that follows her. Now, this is how you follow people. This is super important because this is gonna be what really grows your business, what really expands your business and finds you new people to get as customers or distributors. If you don't follow, you're not gonna be talking to any new people and your business will die. So another thing that I'm gonna talk about is unfollowing. Unfollowing is super important. I'm gonna show you how I do it right now. So all I do, I'm gonna do another screen recording. I'm gonna put it up here. All you do for unfollowing is you can go to your following list. You can go to change your sort by and go latest and wait for it to load because it takes forever. Now, once that list has loaded, you can scroll down a little bit. So I scrolled down maybe 3 or 4 scrolls. So I'm gonna go to a girl. I'm gonna see if she follows me. She does not. I would be at the top up here. So she does not follow me, so I'm going to unfollow her. Then I'm going to go down from there. Does she follow me? She doesn't. So I'm going to unfollow her. Does she follow me? Ooh. She does, so I'm going to continue to follow her. And then I'm just going to go through just like that and unfollow people if they do not follow me back. So this is something that I like to do every single night. I like to go through my following and unfollow the people who don't follow me. So I typically do this at night and when I first wake up in the morning. It is time consuming and that sucks. And we cannot use apps to help us unfollow because of Instagram's new algorithm. They have banned the use of third-party apps. And I wouldn't even push trying to use it because you could get your account blocked and your account completely deleted by Instagram, which would be terrible because that's how we work and you would have to start from scratch. So I already talked about posting 3 to 4 times a week and posting on your story. So posting on your story daily, posting on your feed 3 to 4 times a week, following people every single day and unfollowing people every single day and repeating that every single day, and that is it. That is how simple Instagram is to work. So make sure you are doing these steps every single day. In that Facebook chat that we talked about where you're going to put your positive affirmations, there's also daily tasks that you can go through. So, you know, I like to do my daily tasks, so it has messaging 25, messaging another 25, messaging another 25, and it is a poll where you can check off what you've done for the day. So that helps you keep track and it helps keep you accountable as well as everyone else is holding you accountable as well. So that is it for the training videos now. There will eventually be a phase 2 for you to watch, but I am so excited to get you started. I cannot wait to see where this business takes you. I cannot wait to see how far you go and how much money you start making. I know that you're going to be amazing, and I know that you are going to have all the tools you need. If you have absolutely any questions, don't hesitate to come to me. Come to me with questions at all times. I am here to help you at all times. That is my job, and I want nothing more to see you succeed and make tons of money in this business. So have an amazing rest of your day or night or whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I cannot wait to get you started.